I wanted to share with you my high-tech RV solutions. Hopefully, these will give you some ideas of how you can take your RV travel to the next level. Let's take a look. "18 months ago, I left my corporate job as an IT director and jumped into this 2018 Jayco Northpoint 381 FLWS. This is a 43-foot front living fifth wheel with 6 slides that provides a total of 422 square feet of living space. It has a gross combined weight rating of 16,750 pounds. I tow it with a 2016 Ford Super Duty F350 dually with an 8-foot bed. I quit my job to focus on creating tech training videos for my YouTube channel, Sele Training. Since I also travel full-time in my RV, I knew that creating videos and managing my YouTube channel would require good internet access to stay connected. I also wanted the ability to boondock anywhere, feel safe, and live with many of the comforts of home. After 2 years of research and the past 18 months of travel, I've found answers to many of these common RV challenges and am here to share my top 6 high-tech solutions that work well for me traveling full-time on the road. For off-grid camping, you need power. I could have added an optional generator to my RV. It came with a generator prep, but to avoid the fuel and the noise, I went big on solar. How big? I have 2,880 watts of solar panels, 600 amps of lithium batteries, dual Victron charge controllers, and dual Victron multi-plus inverters. I didn't go cheap on solar. This complete system was $17,500 installed, but I was able to use a 30% energy tax credit to reduce that cost significantly. The solar panels are mounted on Iron Ridge aluminum rails which are screwed into the roof and covered with a generous supply of Dicor sealant. There are 9 320-watt solar panels. Each panel weighs 40 pounds, and with the railing included, it adds about 400 pounds to my roof. 6 lithium batteries fit nicely inside the front storage compartment, and I was able to find an empty space above the batteries where I mounted the charge controller, inverters, and other solar equipment. A Victron color control is mounted inside the RV, and I connect to a Victron app on my phone to monitor the system. When I boondock, the solar handles all appliances including my residential refrigerator. As you can see here, it only requires 300 watts during normal use for both AC and DC power combined. The solar panels are generating 1900 watts from nearly direct sunlight. In fact, on a sunny day like this, I can run 1 air conditioner without even draining the batteries. With the air conditioner turned on, it adds about 1400 watts, but results in next to no drain on the batteries. It'll even handle both ACs on high at the same time for a few hours. This high-tech solar system is the power station that gives me the ability to boondock for days or weeks at a time, completely off-grid. Currently, cell phone-based internet connectivity is the only viable option to work remote. Cell service is the most widely dispersed connectivity solution in the US and is available in many boondocking locations. Sure, you can get satellite internet and download at blazing speeds, but the latency makes it unusable for normal back and forth communication like what I need. Low orbit satellite solutions like SpaceX's Starlink has promise, but it's not here yet and may not work well in the woods without clear views to the sky. The Wi-Fi at campgrounds is notoriously bad and does not help when I'm boondocking. If you are fortunate enough to have a grandfathered unlimited data plan, then you can use all the data you want in an RV while traveling, but I didn't have one, so I needed to find another solution that would give me lots of data without paying an arm and a leg. After a bunch of research and testing of several devices, I found the answer. I use a MoFi 4500 router paired with a SIM card. I just added a line to my existing T-Mobile cell plan for only $20 a month. I also added an AT&T SIM card for another $20 a month plus tax. Now I can swap out those 2 SIM cards in the MoFi depending on coverage I have. Unlike other routers, the MoFi has a special TTL setting in the menu that lets you use streaming data without throttling. That means you can use a standard cell plan from any carrier to get virtually unlimited data. I've been using over 150 gigabytes per month for internet, streaming TV, my computer, security cameras, iPads, and other devices without any throttling. I've also installed an omnidirectional antenna on the roof and pop it up each time I reach a new location. It boosts the cell signal similarly to a WeBoost or other cell signal boost device. The MoFi router is $300 and the omnidirectional antenna is $130, making the initial investment less than just a cell booster solution alone. The monthly cost is even lower than other less appealing limited data plans, so it's a great combination. This has solved the internet connectivity challenge for me, and I've been able to stay connected over the past 18 months of travel. With a big RV, expensive solar, and boondocking in remote locations, safety and security at night or when I leave the RV is important. This led me through a long search for a high-tech security system that would work on an RV. I wanted a system that was inexpensive, wireless, had motion detection, and would notify me on my phone when I was away. The Amazon Blink XT2 system offered the perfect match, and I've been very pleased with the results after a year of use. I mounted 6 wireless cameras on the outside of my RV and 1 inside. They all connect to a base sync module that conveniently connects to my MoFi router with a USB power cord. As long as I have internet connectivity, it records motion from any of the 7 cameras and uploads the video to a free cloud storage space. When motion is detected, I get notifications on my phone, and I can view the recording or see live video feeds no matter where I am at the time. It even has a temperature monitor which notifies me when it's outside my preset limits. Each camera uses 2 AA lithium batteries that will last up to 2 years. You can get a 5-camera kit with the sync module for under $300 and add more cameras as needed. Now I have peace of mind when I'm away from the RV or sleeping at night. In order to work remote while creating YouTube videos, I needed a work area that could handle the constant travel. I was able to convert my dining room space into an office with a view. I made a desktop from the old dining table by removing the pedestal and mounting it on the wall with an adjustable support bar underneath. My desktop computer along with a battery UPS sits underneath, and a dual mount stand with 2 monitors is bolted on top of the desk. This setup is solid and handles the bumps as we go down the road. I simply put away my keyboard, mouse, and headset in a drawer when I travel. This is obviously a custom setup that depends on your living space, but using some creativity, you can come up with a remote office work area too. One of the regular hassles of boondocking is that your waste tanks fill up only after a few days. If you have a large fifth wheel like me, you do not want to pack up everything just to run to a dump station. Many people use a portable waste tote that you can pull behind your tow vehicle, but that does not work so well when you are miles away from a dump station. My high-tech solution is to use a macerator pump with a 50-foot commercial hose and a 100-gallon waste bladder. I place the waste bladder in the back of my truck and transfer the waste from my RV using the macerator pump. It will even pump uphill if necessary. Then I take the bladder to a dump station and drain the waste through the attached hose. This water bladder is made for agriculture use and it's tough, so I have no concern about leaks. I pack the macerator, waste bladder, and hose into a storage box and put it in the back of the truck bed when I travel. Cost of all these items is around $350. Along with power and waste disposal, the one other utility you need when boondocking is fresh water, and that is another item I do not want to pack up the RV to refill. I use a 75-gallon freshwater tank in the back of my truck bed. I fashioned an RV water pump to the side of the tank and added PVC pipes with a water filter. This allows me to fill the tank at a dump station or other location, return to the RV, and connect a hose from the tank to the water inlet. The pump uses a standard 12-volt connection in my truck for power and transfers a full 75-gallon tank in about 20 minutes. Cost for the freshwater tank, pump, and connections is around $300. I hope these high-tech solutions give you some ideas about how you can enhance your RV experience. They have made my RV life comfortable, safe, and enjoyable. You'll find links to purchase all the items used within the description of this video. Check out my channel at youtube.com/Sele Training, and please subscribe if you want more information on these and other technology topics. Hey, if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe, and if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click the thumbs up and leave a comment. I really do appreciate your support.